Now from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas, nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. Game 2 of the World Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Danny, an important ballgame coming up here in Game 2.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Jose Urquidy is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in is Eddie Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Right side, but it's well foul. Another 0-2 home. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled away. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Ozzie Albies is at the plate as he watches ball one. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And Alvarez will be there for the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Austin Reilly is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In is Jorge Solaire. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Two out, nobody on. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1-2.
And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Max Fried will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all three of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Now here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Michael Brantley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. The pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up, an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at ball 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Not close. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike called. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to third. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Curveball looked at here for strike one.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Duvall. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Urquidy is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First delivery to him. Travis Darnold stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No balls and 1 strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now here's the first offering. Eddie Rosario is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
2 out with the man at first. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves lead it 3-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jorge Alvarez.
The left fielder, Jorge Alvarez.
First offering. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Two balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting sixth. The right fielder.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Set. Here it comes. Correa, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
He'll go to the bag for 1. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there as it's a double play turn to retire the side. We played 2 full. The Braves on top 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate here is Freddie Freeman. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. The 1-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-0. Popped high in the air. Therefore, it is Guriel, and there's one gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin Reilly.
So now into the box is Austin Reilly. Struck out in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count now a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. It's 1-2. From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Jorge Solaire, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Yuli Guriel as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1 home. It is taken for strike two.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Guriel is retired, and there's one away. Striding in for Houston, Jose Siri. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Maldonado.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Peterson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Houston. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jock Peterson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Duvall brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hang breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
2-2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The batter, the catcher, Travis Darnold.
Next up is Travis Darnold. He singled in his first AB. From the belt, kicks and deals. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-1 the count now. And that misses. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Stepping in once again is Dansby Swanson. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
The designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Now here's the first offering. Ball 1.
No, that's out.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Alex Bregman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Albies scoops it up. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for Darnold. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail in this one 3-0. Blake Taylor, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now to bat, Eddie Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch on its way. Taylor, a 6'3" left-hander. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Siri is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Alvarez.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball well outside. Two balls and a strike to count. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Chasing after it is Tucker. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading up.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Popped up. Reilly in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
2-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So here's Yuli Guriel. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. So stepping in is Austin Reilly. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set and the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Solaire.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jorge Solaire. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. He'll hold it second, and there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Next to stand in is Travis Darnold. He flew out in his last AB.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
From the stretch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1, here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Too low, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Peterson over at second. Duvall on at first with 2 down. Hit to short. Right to him. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Braves 4 and the Astros nothing. Ready now is Jose Solaire, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the AB now. No balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Fouled away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Maldonado.
Next, it'll be Martin Maldonado. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. This one's down to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Albies will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
The 2-2, and right into the shift, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Freddie Freeman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Flew out last time up. First delivery to him. 2 out, nobody on. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. That's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in next, Austin Reilly. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Popped him up. Correa has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it 4-0.
Leading up for the Astros, the designated hitter, Michael Reilly.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. Reilly into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. One and one.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
High in the air down the right field line. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2-0 now. Now here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
The 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Duvall is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 44, Jorge Alvarez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alvarez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Swanson scoops it up, and behind the back he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Jorge Solaire. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Solaire stands at second with no outs. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's the catcher, Travis Darnold. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. And it misses. 3-1 now. There's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Into the box, Kyle Tucker. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Guriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Guriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Back goes Rosario, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Chris Martin is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. So now to the plate, Jose Siri, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Martin is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Martin.
Stepping in next, Martin Maldonado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Ball 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And that's finally over for a strike. Hit to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
2 out here and a runner at second. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Michael Brantley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. In there. 1-1.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Inside and low. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Albies picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. Atlanta leads it 4-2. Brooks Reilly enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Dansby Swanson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Reilly, a 32-year-old veteran. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ball even at 2-2. The pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here it comes. To 1-2 now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Will Smith enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch on the way. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Swanson is there. 1 away. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. didn't allow a walk all game long.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Carlos Correa. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Alvarez leads off first with 1 away. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Kyle Tucker, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Down the left field line and deep. Last strike now for Houston. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on a hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Number 10, Yuli Guriel.
Chas McCormick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Into the box, Yuli Guriel, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He doubled his last time through. The 0-1 pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
2-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Has a look, now the pitch. Still even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Again, he sends it out of play.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Home field advantage? I don't think so. These guys came into their house, ate their food, slept in their beds, and took both games from them. They're feeling very confident heading home right now, and you can't blame them.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Atlanta Braves take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Max Fried is credited with the win. Jose Urquidy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
I ain't never falling for no pump fake. Yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah. Been a long time coming.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a great win for Atlanta there, ladies and gentlemen. They're up 2-0 in the series, ladies and gentlemen. We see you on Friday at Truist Park, ladies and gentlemen. We see you later. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.